Hello again, audience. It seems that our favourite tide pool is once again filled with places. I think this is what happens when the caves get randomised. It's as if the mountain itself is bleeding alive. Now, where do we actually want to go? We don't want to head down to the flooded depths. We've already been there. What we do want to do is find our way out. And there seems to be another entranceway over to that side of the map, so let's head that way. And of course test out our new cloak while we're going. Now, I tell you what I do miss. I miss any kind of life regeneration at all. I'm tempted to put on the plate vest. To be quite honest, as I said, I don't use the health potions as much as I probably should. I'm far too relaxed about it. So who knows? Maybe this will be good for me. I believe we are... Oh! We've wandered past it! No, we haven't. Oh, no. They treat entrances and exits very strangely around here. This place is going to send me mad, I tell you, mad! Thankfully, it's not too tricky to hack our way through. We can keep wading through these piles of worms and parasites, and oh god, it's like being in someone's digestive tract. Ah! This leads to the mudflats. That's the way we just came. Ah! I'm going to be in here forever! What about this way? Here's a passage we haven't explored. It's a good job someone went round diligently mapping everywhere. No, that is sadly another dead end. What about down here, near this waypoint? I can't believe this door isn't actually, you know, an entrance or exit. I must admit, you'd expect there to be one, but it's nicely coloured like that. This means, of course, that I took the waypoint and then went in completely the opposite direction to where I was meant to go. Well, there are enemies down here. The game wouldn't be cruel enough to bait us like this, would it? Ooh. There's a set of steps. Clearly these crustaceans are a little more crafty than we expected. More plate vests and stuff, and a shabby jerkin. Let's drink a potion. And our spark gem is now ready to level up. But the gem can't level up because I don't meet the right requirements. No? Do I not have enough intelligence? Where do we have it currently slotted in? Our chest. Requires... next level requires level 8, 25 intelligence. I am not really taking a look at my character sheet. What am I at? 23 intelligence. Really? How is my dexterity so high? How strange. Maybe it's something that I've chosen as part of my skills. Oh well. We'll keep on moving. This random set of steps doesn't lead anywhere. But this way does! We might find light! Precious, precious light! The upper submerged passage. Is this the way I'm supposed to be going? Tell me, world map. It doesn't say. Okay. Well, I'll take my chances. I certainly don't remember entering an upper submerged passage when we were last here. Ooh, they're called flesh eaters. Yeah. It really is like wandering through someone's intestinal tract. Don't think about that metaphor for too long. I'd prefer you to keep watching the video if at all possible. Smash these barrels, waiting for someone to join us. Ooh, one survived. How rude. Another medium mana flask. I don't need another medium mana flask. I'm good with the ones I've got, and I barely use them anyway. Oh! Oh, what's that? Oh, I keep doing this. I keep getting really curious about new enemy types and then killing them immediately. Chain belt. Would I prefer a chain belt over a rustic sash? I might in the future? For now, I'm not that bothered, it has to be said. Hearing more sort of watery, squelchy sounds. Oh, there we go. Come to me. How come there's always one? There's always one who survives. Oh, there's two there. It's irritating. Ooh, Merville's daughter. There we go. Oh, and it summons spawn. Interesting. Oh, good job we dealt with it when we could. Can we get rid of that? Thank you. If we do ever increase our intelligence, which we might. Well, this is a dead end, but I hear more monsters approaching in that direction. Oh, wow. Well, it's a good thing Shockwave does reach that far. Thankfully, Merville's daughter has at no point proven any kind of issue for us. We'll keep searching. There seems to be a few boulders around that promise loot. I must say, they've only promised it so far. Oh gosh, that's a big one. Brood Princess? Brood Princess. Ow. I should probably move. Oh! Ooh, and a sharp-toothed claw. Well, the Brood Princess was the only thing that gave us any kind of issue. Oh, did we pick up the shark-toothed claw? We did. It's a fist. Oh, I remember those. Plus 3 life for each enemy hit by your attacks. Plus 1 to level of melee gems. 12% increased critical. Yeah, it's a very nice fist. It's a shame we can't really use them. Everything else, not necessarily all that bothered. Ugh. Oh god, they're swarming all around me. This is horrific. And for some reason, they're really not dying to my shockwave. I don't know whether they were just interrupting my attacks. And an orb of transmutation. Always nice to have in case we find something useful. I suppose we could... this hat is boring. Fine. Unequip it, then use it. Reinforced Cone Helmet of Calm. Plus 11 to accuracy rating, 27% increase. Oh my god. My hat is my most armouring thing by quite a long way. That might actually mean... I might use that as an excuse to actually put back on my other mail, the one that gave me regenerating health. Because that just added a lot of armour. Flex damage, but no, I'm going to try this on again. If it really doesn't work, then obviously I'll switch back. But you can see my health it's visibly regenerating quickly. It just takes rather a load off, I have to say. Okay, oop, there's a boulder with nothing underneath it. I'm so glad I came down this passage. So hopefully, by the lore of there was a boss we just fought, we should be getting quite close to the exit. And I have at no point used my flame strike. Really, I'm just shockwaving everything. It's just a very spammable ability at this point. Ah! That looks exit-like. The ledge. Alright. Let's just take a look around here. I'm not sure it's necessarily worth exploring anywhere else. We'll head over to the ledge. I bet there's another direction we can... Yes, there is another direction we can go, I'm sure. But for the moment, that's not our job. Our job is to find this Brutus. Alright, hello everybody. Steel Creed, and we are at a very nice scenic point. Shame I didn't bring my camera. we have to cut our way to the Emperor's Road and past some bloke called Brutus. It's rather bright around here. I don't know what kind of enemies we'll be facing, because I don't think this feels very undead-friendly. Chest. The Darkwood Scepter.
I am no beast of burden.
Yeah, we should probably head back and sell some stuff at some point. That's really good. But no, we're going to stick with regeneration. Unless we can make it do something really incredible with this Orb of Transmutation. Shall we risk it? Yeah, we'll always get more, I'm sure. Oh. Really? Why can't I use it? Upgrade a normal item to a magic item. Oh, right-click this item. Light Brigadier, 8% lightning resistance. No. No, we're going to keep on going with what we have. We're going to get hit a lot, but I'm just so attached to my blood keep. Oh! Skellingtons! How do they fare against Shockwave? Not badly. Oh. Well, when I actually hit them, as well as anything else. Okay, leveled up again. Let's actually find a somewhat private spot. Go away, skeletons. And let's once again upgrade our area of effect radius. Let's make our Shockwave huge. I can't even tell because you can't see the lines properly. Oh well. I'll take your word for it, game. Kite, kite, kite. Turn around. See what we can do. You know, I think I actually hit more people the further away I'm standing from them. Shockwave may not necessarily be the best thing to upgrade this with. Savage rattling bones. Oh wow. We entered Skellopolis here. That's a good name. Excuse me. There are some skeleton archers around here, so let's not do this too long. Take too long about cutting down their numbers. There's a lot of creatures around here that resist fire. That's rather irritating given what we've just upgraded our club to. Nothing particularly interesting, I have to say. I suppose we could look into upgrading our greaves. Currently, our boots aren't necessarily that good. So we'll have a look for a new pair of shoes. Because that's the level I'm at now. A cone helmet. It's not as good as my cone helmet of Calm, I have to say. A superior cone helmet. Alright, let's... The Iron Greaves. No, only 6 armor. Nope, the lacquered chain boots of collecting are still great. In fact, I rather suspect it's the lacquered chain boots of collecting that have given me all this stuff. Which is rather nice of them. Barrel with... Is that like experience? I've never worked that out yet. Oh! Cannibals! Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Unless it's a different kind of cannibal. Nope! Yeah, you're about as difficult as normal. They are definitely increasing in number. However, they sort of kind of waddle towards me, so, you know. But I could probably just stay still and be about as effective as a combatant. Because they're not exactly providing a lot of threat. More just, you know, target practice. When my attacks actually respond. You see, they're quite a vicious opponent when the game decides they're going to be. Superior corroded tower shield, or a corroded tower shield. Or a skinning knife. That sounds fun.
I am no beast of burden.
Yeah, so we'll pick up the skinning knife, I think. And get rid of the superior corroded tower shield. And of course we'll get the armor scrap. I still don't know what quality does. Could someone actually tell me? I mean, I suppose I could look it up on the wiki, but I feel like that's cheating. We've come so far. Oh, more cannibals. And some kind of pillar. Ooh, ow. No, still not providing too much for hassle. Grinning Totem. Enemies are slowed. Oh, is it just providing a slow effect against me? Oh. Well, I can imagine that be irritating when facing a lot of people, but so far it's not proven too difficult. Even if you were to give me even if there were to be a slowing effect on me, I think I'd be able to take out these skeletons fairly efficiently. Wrapped boot, scope, hide buckler, or another plate vest. I think I'm good. Chest over here. Nothing inside. Completely unoccupied around here. We're just edging around the coast. I feel this is somewhat the wrong direction, I have to say. Ooh, excellent, a waypoint. Oh, you don't have to go through the submerged passage again, thank goodness. I think I've had all the worms I can muster for a while. Hello? Skellingtons? Ah, there we go. Ow. That was a nice greeting. Savage rattling bones. Ooh. They are not killed immediately. Oh, infernal blow. Excellent. Another thing I've not been using. I think maybe if I had a big elemental attack, I might use it more often. Something that I could use at range, but currently I don't really have anything that fits the bill. I mean, lightning sparks is not nearly effective enough to be worth the point. Or maybe I don't have the intelligence, actually, for anything else. Ooh, my accuracy has gone down, I think. Unless the cannibals have gone up. Let's take down this grinning totem. I think it's grinning, not gurning. Or something. Gurning is a thing, I promise you. It's like pulling a face. Another simple robe. We don't have any green gems so far. Strange, really. I've only been offered red and blue. Bang. That seemed to do the trick. Lots of skidding knives. This would be great if I was a rogue. I'm not, but it would. If I was, it would be great. Keep on smacking things with my Karui club. It's very flavour appropriate that I'm using a Karui weapon. Whalebone rapier. I'm not sure whalebone is actually that effective a material for using. Whoa! Sparks of some kind. Alright, well, let's take out all these enemies surrounding whatever was shooting horrible, horrible sparks at me. Let's pick up this scare mask. Always nice to find another one of those. And, yeah, okay. So, want to tell me what that was about? Oh gosh, it's a bit of a slalom here. Dooku the False God. Oh god. That was interesting. I'm going to need a heal up after that. Oh my god. So, we're fighting evil totems now.
Beast of burden.
A jade chopper. Well, let's check out what it actually is. It just seems to be an average two-handed axe. And there's a driftwood club. You know, that wasn't a great haul for what was like... Ooh. That's not a bad thing to have. Alright. Scroll of Wisdom. Blacksmith's Whetstone. Another Scroll of Wisdom. Another Scroll of Wisdom. A Superior Life Flask. I think we're definitely putting that Superior Life Flask in. Absolutely. In the meantime... 24 to 37. Slightly better, but only very slightly. I think we could probably get rid of the Driftwood Club for it. I mean, it's not magical in it, no. No, it's not, so we can identify some of the stuff we have. Not much point, actually. Again, I want to save. I don't know if you heard that, but an ice cream van just went past. Interesting. Okay. Maybe someone coming home from a long day of work. Did we drop our Pandemonium Breaker? Oh, is that the thing we dropped?
No beast of burden.
Oh, I apologise. I apologise, Pandemonium Breaker. Let's, yeah, I don't think it's actually that much point carrying it. I just don't think it's worth enough. Okay. We can't carry the Welcome Club either. Okay, we'll take what we have and we'll go. Having slain our convenient false god. Wasn't that tricky, you just had to fight your way past a load of sparks and then just hit it repeatedly. I suspect if I was a little less durable, it would cause me problems. Bye, ice cream truck! In fact, I can't tell whether it's going more distant or not. It's a rather spooky set of music, I have to say. Let's just keep on progressing down the cliffside. Oh, populated entirely by Skellingtons. You know, I can see why no one wants to come to Wraeclast normally. Most of its inhabitants are dead.
Your humble servant thanks you, my god.
Really? We're thanking God? I mean, he did put us in this situation, I have to say. Alright. Do we go for the full amplify? I think we do. I think we've been coming this way. I think we see... And 8% increased area damage, so I think we see what we have. Again, I can't tell. I'm assuming... I shall look back at my... I'll be able to look back at my videos and tell how far my shockwave is actually going. At this point, it seems to be just progressing from one side of the screen to the other. More plate vests! And a shark-tooth claw. Do shark-tooth claws always give life gain? That's pretty impressive. I suppose it's like maces always give a increased stun chance, or a reduced stun resistance to their hitting. Wide open areas, entirely unoccupied by Skellingtons. Ooh! I think we've reached the exit. Alright, so that was the ledge. Skellingtons and a large false god. Yeah, I'm a Templar. I deal with those things all the time. Let's make our way to the climb. So here we are at the climb. One hopes that we're not actually going to have to do too much hiking. What is the best way to progress? Not the way of the dead end. Randomly generated levels, why you do this? Again, it's very wide and open. Don't know whether that's a good thing or not. More iron greaves. No, better than the shoes I'm currently wearing. My little pair of chain slippers. Is that the correct way? Oh, wow! Oh, that's interesting. What are these? Goatmen! Who break into stone. What? Take that, goat shaman. Why am I facing goatmen? Where have you sent me, Tarkley? Dune Hellion. Not putting up much of a fight, it has to be said. But not doing too badly. Puncture. Ow. Take additional damage when moving. Ow. That was painful. They drop anything? No. Fuck you, goatmen. There is a sword sticking in the ground. You know, we might be approaching the time where I'm just going to have to say goodbye to the regenerating health and put on some decent armor. Because these guys do a significant amount of damage. And these are large, you flame hellion! Ow! Oh my god, do they explode? Oh, that's going to be fun for me as a melee character. Oh dear. Yeah, they explode. Luckily, I don't think they actually do damage unless I'm standing in said pool of flame. Okay. No, I just walked in again. Because that's how I do! I care not for your flames, you spawns of hell. I have the power of God! That doesn't burn me at all. Ow. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could tell when this thing had any more reach. Because I'd rather like these to explode away from me. Oh my god! Where are these things coming from? least I can set off something of a chain reaction when I take them down. And the Sharp-Toothed Claw, a Scroll of Wisdom, which thankfully I didn't miss. We already have a small life flask. I wonder how many charges this uses. 8. Another Orb Alteration, which can reforge magical abilities. Oh! That one took out that one. Oh god, these things are coming from everywhere. I hope they're not just randomly spawning. That would be very irritating. I could reforge the Light Brigandine of the Cloud, because that's a very good... That's got some very good ratings, but the abilities are useless. Let's try it. 6% lightning resistance, reflects 3 physical damage to melee attackers. Okay. So it does add... I thought this meant it reforged it, as in it gave it different ones. Oh, if I could just stack them on. I'm going to use it on my club. Oh, sorry. Drop that for a moment. Orb of Alteration. Let's see what we get. Okay, so it does give it random properties. Fantastic. Okay, well I just screwed up my club then. It's a much more accurate club. Fabulous. Yes, I bet all you who knew about that are now giggling silently to yourselves. Alright, we have a waypoint here. And another weathered carving. Let's find out more about the Karui, shall we? See if that'll cheer me up.
The black spirit infects living flesh and bone. The animals suffered first. Their bodies changed. Their eyes filled with a hatred of mankind that is beyond instinct. Now it is we who must bend and bow like saplings before the sea-born gale. The firstborn of the kingdom of Kaun greeted us this day. The firstborn of the kingdom of Kaun was buried this day.
Oh,
even our children are not spared the Black Spirit's touch. What have we done to enrage Wraeclast? We look to Kaun. Our king will lay the spirit of this land at peace.
I feel really sorry for the Karui now. You know, I can understand their pain. This place is hell. Maybe we'll stumble across them. Or maybe they are the Goatmen. Oh dear. Ooh, what did we find? Another tribal maul, a shabby jerkin of some kind, a rusted spike, and a portal scroll. Let's take the portal scroll. I have a feeling at some point I'm going to have to run back to town, sell quite a lot of the gear I've picked up, and then run back out again. But for the moment, let's keep going. You know, maybe this increased accuracy isn't so bad. Oh my god! Those goatmen have some leaps! Wow. This looks like a graveyard of some kind. Oh, that's a couple of shamans. Thankfully. Oh my god, those goatmen! Olympic gymnasts! Let's check the chests. Well, it gave me a lot of stuff. I need a second to lift it out though. A longsword, another scroll of wisdom, a vine circlet. Gives me a bit of an energy shield, but I think I prefer my master hat. Simple robe. Lion Eye Standard. Ooh. There is no honor without sacrifice. Okay. Is that... That's all we're getting. Did something happen here? The significance of this moment is still being ruined by the sound of the ice cream truck outside. But never mind. Why do they keep getting shattered? I'm not doing that, I don't think. Am I? Main hand hits do 1 to 2 cold damage. Yes, I am, because part of my equipment is adding cold damage. Oh, of course, it's my gauntlets. Keep forgetting that. I also have a lot of mana absorption going on at the moment, so I suspect that's why I'm able to use my shockwave all the time. It's very useful. I highly recommend mana absorption. I suppose it makes more sense if you're a bit more of a wizard, but this does me fine. And we get some nice shatter effects occasionally. Oh, that is a scary looking Iron Point the Forsaken, alright? Bring it on, Iron Point. So he uses Rain of Arrows. That's not going to help you when I'm standing right next to you, smacking you in the face with a Karui club. There we go. Orb of Chance upgrades a normal item to a random rarity. Interesting. If someone else drops a maul, I might use that on that. I mean, imagine if it turns it into a rare item. It's raining Goatmen! Hallelujah. That was awful, I'm sorry. But hey, how could you possibly resist Goatmen? They're like satyrs, and you know what they say about them. No good things. Shall continue our way. Watching as Goatmen fling themselves at us with abandon. I do hope we get a war club of some kind. Oh my god, these things are irritating! How much damage does it actually do? You are taking burning damage while standing on burning ground. Not actually that much, it has to be said. Don't know whether I have anything giving me fire resistance. I literally can't keep track of any of the magic I'm wearing at the moment. But it doesn't seem to be doing too badly. And we are still regenerating. And we do have like a one-hit energy shield that occasionally pops back up. Gives us a chance to regenerate some health, I guess. Ooh. Well, I assume we're nearing the prison. I do hope Brutus is a nice guy. In fact, that is the entrance right there. Can we actually go up here? No. Alright. So with this welcoming scene before us, I suppose we enter the prison in order to search for Brutus and ask him politely that we may pass. I sense this isn't going to go well.